My life on the X list. Hey, what's up there, YouTube? It's me, the Diva X, and it is Friday, November 12th, 2010, and it has been a very cold week here in Fresno. I don't know about you guys, but I was raised to, bundle up versus turn the heater on because, times were hard. Or not times were hard, it's just, my mom was cheap. Not cheap, she was frugal. Let's put it frugal. I always, in my mind, that's, you were raised that way, so that's, the first thing you do is bundle up versus turn the heater on. Well, yeah. I was, trying to bundle up, but at the same time get ready for the show, and it's, the balance wasn't working, so I'm like, what the hell? In my mind, the heater wasn't even an option. It wasn't an option. It didn't ever, in my brain, it didn't, click to, turn the heater on. It was just well, what else can I wear? Because it was freezing, and I had to go to the show, but I was like, well, I didn't want to wear something that was, crazy, a big old coat or anything, because once you get there and there's people there in the crowd, it's warm, so it's so trying to find that balance of before getting there. So that's really that's how cold it's been. I'm sure it gets colder elsewhere because it snows elsewhere and shit like that, but for Fresno it was cold. And my friend Malibu, you guys know Malibu, of course, we were talking on the phone, and he was like, girl, it's 30 degrees. I'm like, oh, it is cold. You know what I mean? I knew it was cold physically, but I didn't know it was that cold. Physical, the number was that low, really. Other than that, just been getting things geared up and kind of situated for new adventures, and very excited about that. And okay, so this past 2-3 weeks of Oprah. Now, I know you've heard me talk about Oprah many times on there, and you're not going to hear me stop talking about Oprah until I don't even know when, because Oprah to me is she's okay. First of all, let me say, Oprah has lost her mind this season. And I might have said this on this blog before. I don't know, but I'll say it again just because. Oprah, this is how I feel. I feel that this season Oprah's doing every single show that throughout her career people have given her that I don't think so, when she's proposed that show before, or someone said that option to her before, that they get that cringe, oh, maybe not, no, we're gonna pass, you know what I mean? I think now she's doing all the shows because she's what the fuck they gonna do, kick me off the air? She's already she's got the countdown going, and it's surely, May is a long time away, but as fast as this year's gone, May's not, as intense as her shows have been, May is going to come so fast, and I'm going to be so sad. And, just because the Oprah show is ending doesn't mean this is the last we've seen of Oprah. Seriously, that's the thing that I keep, reiterating to people. It's this is not the end of Oprah. Obviously she's getting her own network. And by the way, on that network, sidebar, she's having a reality show following the Judds on their final reunion. I don't know if it's the reunion final tour or whatever. She's having a reality show with them. So if you're a Judds fan, I know we talked about the concert before, so I'm kind of okay with not going to the concert because they get to see the reality show now. So I'm a little bit better with it. And I'm sure there'll be a DVD, so I'm good with that. And, speaking of concerts and whatever, if you haven't paid attention, okay. Drake is my baby daddy, and I'm just gonna say it. I have makeup everywhere. Drake is my baby daddy, and that's just it. He's my new baby daddy, and he is it. I normally not really into the big. I listen Eminem. I like his music. I like his flows actually better. And then he's really the only hip hop hip hop rap artist that I've ever really got into. Eazy-E too. Eazy-E's old school. And Mac. Tupac. That I have a collection of their music. It's very few because Eminem I know is way out there, but I feel that he's really saying something. Okay, to Drake, his sound it's a little bit of mixture, and I love it. And I've listened to his album over and over so many times, and normally I don't sing along to hip hop, rap, whatever. This bitch is singing because I need to know my baby daddy songs. That's why. So anyways, back to Drake. What I was gonna say was, on Fuse, I believe, Thanksgiving week, the Wednesday of Thanksgiving, or the week 23rd, I believe it is. Fuse is airing a concert in HD as well, live from Madison Square Garden, I believe, or live from somewhere in New York. I don't know, live from New York, I think actually it was. So set your DVRs to that, because I set mine today and I saw that and I was like, ooh! I never really pay attention to Fuse, because every time I go, it's like whoever take over, and I'm like, ugh. What does this person have? You know what I mean? Like, why is this person taking over? Unless it's Gaga, of course, or Rihanna. They did a Rihanna takeover. That was pretty cool. And Pink, too. Oh, love her takeover. But most of the time, it's like, again, Lil Wayne or some rapper that I don't even, like, I mean, I know of, but I'm just like, okay, turn the channel. But anyways, Drake, Thanksgiving week, Wednesday or day before Thanksgiving, DVR it, Fuse. I will be bumping it. I'll be watching it. I'll be loving it. Holla! Don't call me during that concert. If you're watching this and you know, don't call me between that. Don't think about it. Okay, so then sidebar back to the Judds. The Judds. Okay, if there's gonna be a reality show, no need to go to the concert, and I'll just buy the DVD, because there will be a DVD. I'm almost positive. I mean, there has to be. If there's gonna be a show about it, there has to be a concert. Like, there has to be a DVD, or like a finale, or I don't know, something. So then back to Oprah. So yeah. So this is not the last season of Oprah, but I want to say that I don't know if you guys watch Oprah as much as I watch Oprah. I don't watch Oprah I watch Oprah when it comes, like, I DVR Oprah, okay? And normally I would I look at the topic and I'm like, I don't want to watch the show. I'm watching every show this season. I don't care if I have to keep them on my DVR for 3 weeks at a time. I don't care, because she's going there, people. She's going there. She's taking it to places she's never been before, and she's not apologizing for it. And we like that. The last 3 weeks, or 2 weeks, okay, let's talk about the camping trip real quick. Love the camping trip. I want to go camping with Oprah. She should have picked me up at REI when she went with her and Gail, and I would have did everything for them. Like, they could have still lived in laps of luxury. And I'm not a camping bitch, but I want to go camping because I've seen them camp. And I'm not a colored person either, which I know was her, like, agenda. Well, I guess I am colored, but not the color that she was going for. African Americans, which she was going for. But regardless of what she did, I want to go camping with Oprah. Plain and simple. The best part, okay, and it makes me laugh, okay, the best part is when she got the lime and she put it in her mouth and squeezed it out, like, squeezed the juice out. She's like, she gets more lemon out of it, or more juice out of it that way. And Gail's like, what is that? That, to me, was the best part, because it shows that Oprah is a real bitch. Like, not like a real bitch, like, she's real. Like, what I meant to say is she's real. Like, she's the realest. Like, she's, you know, you see Oprah being all Oprah and shit up on the show, but you know deep down when she gets home, she's like, girl, take this hair off me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, she turned into like a Wendy Williams. Like, you know what happens. And everyone was referring to I think the past week or so as the gay week. So she started with Portia de Rossi, which, love that show. I mean, made me want to buy the book. Then they had Ricky Martin, which, I mean, Ricky Martin, hello. Like, I never really thought, like, Ricky Martin was hot, but then he really kicked it up a notch on the hotness level, and I would take care of him and his kids. Thanks. After I take care of Drake. Of course. And then the 200 men who were molested. Like, okay, here's the deal. This whole week, and then she threw a Jay Fonda. Like, how do you throw a Jay Fonda? Like, seriously, I don't know where Jay Fonda came from, but Jane Fonda was thrown up in there somewhere. And, I mean, there's other shows in between, Ricky Lake and all, like, okay. Let me tell you something. From watching those 3 shows that I've just mentioned, Portia, Ricky, the molestation, and the 4 shows, and then Jane Fonda. Like, to me, I learned a lot from the Jane Fonda one. Like, okay, I know she wasn't talking to me, she wasn't talking to my demographic, but I learned a lot from watching her show and listening to what she had to say. Like, I felt enlightened after watching that show. Okay, Ricky Martin, more power to him. I mean, there were some moments that I connected with him. Like, you know, I had moments. And then Portia de Rossi, I mean, I've never had like an eating disorder or anything like that, but the pain and the story about her coming out and just like telling that portion of the story, like, it really connected with me. And then the whole molestation thing, like, you know, I never really thought about, I mean, and it really wasn't even the molestation. Like, okay, when the people told the story about the molestation with the priest, that was fucking crazy. Like, Oprah, I mean, whatever award she can win for Showtime, daytime television, she got it with that show right there. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, if I'm voting, she's getting the vote. And after that, but like listening to Tyler Perry. I mean, Tyler Perry. Oh, Leah, let's talk about Tyler Perry's show too. You know, like throw him in that bunch of fucking shows. Like, and really just hearing the stories about the forgiveness, and like understanding what the forgiveness of, not forgiveness, but the letting go of that type of pain, or that kind of, and not really in relation to the molestation, but just in general, like the enlightenment of letting go of things that could have been traumatic to you in the past. Like, you know, I just think that it was so powerful. Not even I mean, it was powerful for what it was, but just listening to like the take home points about it, it was really empowering. And so I feel like Oprah taught me a lot those past 2 weeks. And Jane Fonda too. I mean, I really feel I got the most out of the Jane Fonda show, but I mean, each individually had their moments. But Jane Fonda really, I mean, I don't know what she said. Like, there were just moments where, in like light bulb moments. You guys know Oprah? You guys know light bulb moments? Boom, 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 light bulb moments all through my head. So, yeah. I just talked a whole lot about Oprah, and I love Oprah, and that's all I can say. Oprah is the queen of daytime television, or the queen of whatever it is. She is the Madonna of daytime television. That's just it, and I don't know what else to say. So thank you guys for watching. I've been yapping about Oprah for about too long now. So yeah, sorry I didn't make the video yesterday, but it is here today, and it is what it is, folks. So, and if you can tell, I'm kind of sick. This is why I didn't want to make a video yesterday, because I didn't know if my voice was gonna like keep through a video, and then I was dealing with the whole heater situation, like trying to figure how to keep warm with out turning the heater on. Yeah, that was me yesterday. But anyways, yeah, thank you guys for watching. Subscribe. Facebook me. MySpace is kind of like not happening anymore. Like, I'm on it, I upload it, I update it, but it's more auto updates. Everything's just linked to it, so that it looks like there's something going on there. I'm telling you right now. Even YouTube me, I don't care. Send me messages here. Tell me what you think. Do you agree? Do you love Oprah too? I do. Okay, thank you for watching. Bye.